this video, I'm going to discuss about is and edge operator in Delphi. So the two RTTI operators, is and edge, are extremely powerful, and you might be tempted to consider them as a standard programming construct. Although they are indeed powerful, you should probably limit their use to special case. When you need to solve the complex problem involving several classes, try using polymorphism first instead of using the is and edge. Only in special cases where polymorphism alone cannot be applied, should you try using RTTI operator to complement it. So do not use the RTTI instead of polymorphism. This is the bad programming practice, and it resulted in slower program. RTTI had a negative impact on the performance because it must walk the hierarchy of the classes to see where the type class is correct. As you have seen, virtual method call require just a memory lookup, right, from the virtual method table, which is much faster. So runtime type information RTTI involve more than is an edge operator. Both RTTI operator are very useful in Delphi because you often want to write generic code that can be used with the several components of the same type or even the different type. When a component is passed as a parameter to the event response method, a generic data type is used, the object, right? So you often need to cast back to the original component types. We can see that any of the like event and button click sender are type T object, right? So we can check it sender is the T button type or button what kind of component, right? The sender, the object of it's a T button class type or what, right? So we can check it here. Now we see that is operator, what is the is operator, how to use it, right? The is operator is used to check the compatibility of the object instance with the specific class or interface. It is often used for the type checking or type pass. So through each operator, we can check it, the object running at runtime, any of the object, what is the class of that belong to. So object that belong to the particular class, we can find out at the runtime. Each operator check whether the object is of a specific type or derived from that type. It return a boolean value indicating the result. So how to write the like syntax? So object reference, right? Object is the class, right? So this object is of type this particular class. The is operator tests whether the type of the object reference is the same as given class reference or descendant of the class. So it will check the class reference or the descendants of the class, the child class it will check. It return the true if the object has the same type or derived from the class type. It return false otherwise. Now we see about edge operator. So edge operator is used for the type casting in Delphi. It allows you to convert the object from one type to other, right? Provided the conversion is valid. It's important to note that edge operator can only be used with the object and the class type that are compatible, either through inheritance or interface implementation. So here I created the Delphi sample code for the is and edge RTTI operator. So first we'll see that the is RTTI operator, how it's work. So for this I have created one tshape class, okay, and one method draw method that is virtual abstract. So tshape is the abstract class, and now the t square where the tshape I'm inheriting. So draw method here we are overriding in this class. Similarly in the circle also we are inheriting the tshape class, and the draw method I'm overriding in this class also. And here I've given the masses, okay, for this draw for the t square and draw for the circle class. Now what I'm doing, I'm just creating the object of the shape, okay. So I have to declare the variable of the t shape class. Shape is this variable of t shape class, creating the the object of the t square class and assigning to the shape, okay. Now I'm checking if the shape is the t square, then print this message, okay, and call the draw method. Else, if the shape is the t circle, right, then print the message shape is the circle, okay, and call the draw method. So now we see that the shape is the t square class, right? The shape object is of the type of t square class, right? So runtime we can find out the object, right? What is the class, right? The object of which class? At the runtime we can find out through each operator. So let's see, run and see that. So I'm just running. So here we can see that shape is the type of t square, right? Because we have created the object of the t square and assigning to the shape variable, right? And shape variable of type of t shape. So here the shape is the type of t square. That's why it's going inside this loop, inside this if condition, right? And it will print it shape is a square, and it will call the the draw method of the tsave class, right? And after that free. So it's not going to the basically in this section else part because the shape is not the type of the tsave, right? So let's see the output. Shape is square and drawing the square method. So shape is the square and it calling the draw method of the shape square, right? So draw method of the square. So drawing the square. Now we'll see that the edge operator. So how we can implement the edge operator? We'll see it here, right? So similar way, I have created an object. I have created a class, tshape class, and draw method, and it's a virtual and abstract sim. And t square class inheriting the tshape, overriding the draw method, and circle also inheriting the tshape, and overriding the draw method. And what I'm doing, I'm creating the variable of the shape of the tshape class, square of the t square, circle is the t circle. Now I'm creating the object of the square, assigning to the shape variable, right? And then I'm checking the shape is t square type. Okay, we are typecasting here shape as t square type, then and assign to the square variable, right? And if this is the assign, square is the assign, right? Then it will print this, else it will go in this part, right? So let's run and see it. So let me highlight the Is RTTI operator project and we'll run it. So here we are doing the typecasting. So this is the square type. Now square is assigned, so it is printing save successfully cast to the square and draw method of the square and free the object. But and we can see that in output here the save successfully cast to the square, right? And draw method of the square. Perfect. Now if you see that if I check this, if I comment this, okay, if I see this set of the code, that will not work, right? Because save as a T circle, right? We cannot typecast. Save as a T circle, we cannot typecast. So it will give us the error. Because here we have created the object of t square and assigned to the shape. So we cannot typecast here. The shape is the circle, right? So this part will give the error. So we can typecast wherever it is possible. Otherwise, it will give the error through as operator.